Hello. Good afternoon, family. Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. It is winning. I like to say winning Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in and coming on to be with us during your lunch hour. We know we are in the way from you hitting up Kentucky Fried Chicken or where else I used to go when I used to work. To Subway, Dunkin' Donuts. We had it all right there in our little area when I used to work in corporate world. So good afternoon. I really appreciate you being on here. You are here on the Women in Network Marketing series. We call it the W.I.N series. It stands for Women in Network Marketing. I am so excited to be back. We were here just 2 weeks ago where we had a special guest, Dr. Sandra Wall Williams, who was absolutely amazing. She just really shared a lot. Oh my gosh, I told her she has books inside of her. She had all kinds of things that she could be sharing off of what she shared. But we're going to switch gears. And today we have a special guest that you're going to be hearing from shortly. My name, and while I'm talking, go ahead and write down where you're tuning in from. We want to properly greet you. Hello, I see Lynette Twitty on. Hello, good afternoon. Well, we're going to get started because we only got a few minutes and you want to hear from this powerhouse woman who is getting ready to come up here and just share her heart. I'm so grateful for her and that she said yes to being a part of this series. So my name is Jatasha Harris. I am AKA also called the Mommy Juggler. I'm the founder and CEO of the Mommy Juggler, which is a women's empowerment company. It's designed to help women who are juggling life, juggling parenting, marriage, relationship, school, work, business, family, all of that, children, juggling to help lighten the load so they can begin to live and not exist. And that's what you're going to see here as we do these series every first and third Wednesday of the month. You're going to meet different women who have been juggling in life, right? But they found that they started existing instead of living. And they decided to make a shift. They decided to pivot and make sure that they will always live in their life and living on purpose. So that's who you're going to hear from a little bit today, her story. We have the honor and pleasure and privilege to have on with us today Miss Maria Reyes out of the great New York area. You're going to hear her amazing story. You're going to hear why she went from real estate to also adding network marketing to her portfolio. You're going to hear a little bit about how she became Maria, the amazing realtor, and Maria, the network marketer. So without further ado, I'm going to get on out of the way. We're going to bring up our special guest. We're going to share and send her some love. And then we're going to go ahead and hear what she has to share with us. So without further ado, Miss Maria Reyes. Welcome, Maria.
Welcome, everyone. I hope everybody is able to hear me, and we're having a little problems with the internet. But I'm so happy to be here with you guys today, just to share a little bit about my history or my story. I started. I'm going to start from the beginning because there's always a beginning. I started my journey being a young mom with very young, with 18 years old, with a child in my hand, and not with too many support with my family. I saw myself in the position that I was living in with family members, that I had to move because I had to get my own place. You can understand when you have a child, it's a difficult situation living in somebody else's home. So I got my own apartment, an apartment that I could hardly afford to begin with. At that time, it was, I remember, $500, but it was a three-bedroom apartment, but an apartment that you could not turn off the lights at nighttime. That's how bad it was. At night times, you couldn't turn off the lights because there were so many roaches in that apartment. So I just seeing that in that me being in that position with only 18 or 19 years old with a child in my hands, I looked at my child per night and I said to myself, there's have to be something else that I should do for my child. There have to be something else that I could just take control of my finance and start moving up because my life is not I have a child that was looking through my eyes. And I got involved, even though I was working, but a job.
Okay, I know she's having not that great reception in her area, so she'll be right back on. So just stay with us. But wow, I mean, I'm learning stuff new, more and more about our guests. Okay, here she is. She's going to continue on. There she is.
Okay, I'm back on. We're gonna have no problems. So I started my journey in what is called real estate. I got my license. I started real estate. I One thing that I did in real estate is that I did amazing in real estate. Not because I was the best agent. I had a purpose and a reason why I had to go out of the comfort zone and start looking for lots and lots of buyers and lots of sellers. And I did that because my purpose was big enough that made me move fast enough. So I started my real estate career. I did great in my real estate. I was able to buy my first home, move from that apartment that I didn't like, that I didn't want the environment for my daughter to grow up on. And I was able to get my first house in real estate, not only a year after I got involved in real estate. Not because, and I'm going to say to you guys, not I was the best agent in real estate. Not because I was the best agent and made a lot of money.
Just stay with us. She'll be right back. It's just her reception. She's in a beautiful high rise in the New York City area, but the service is not the greatest. She'll be back on with us. But did you hear what she shared so far as having a purpose? It's just powerful, powerful what she shared. Here she comes. Here she's back on. But having a purpose and going be above and beyond what the basic requirement was, because she said she was an 18-year-old mom, had a little boy, baby, and needed something better than living in a house where there were, she said, roaches. Right? I can definitely relate to that because I grew up in New York City as well before we moved to upstate New York. Okay, here she is. She's back with us. All right, Maria, we were just recapping what you said. Go ahead, girl. It was good.
I'm back. Okay, guys. I'm sorry for these problems that we've been having. So, having a child in my hands, like I was saying, I needed a purpose bigger than just myself to strive for something better, especially that it was not longer my life, it was her life involved. Got involved in real estate, did really well. Lots and lots of customer, lots and lots of seller. But one of the reasons that I did so good in real estate was not because I was the best agent. No, I was just a regular agent. Anybody could show a property. I was the best agent and made a lot of money simple because I went out of the comfort zone. I went out there and got the buyers and got the sellers. I did not sit in an office waiting for a phone call to ring. I did not sit in an office for the next customer to come in. So my purpose was so big that I needed to do that. I went out of my comfort zone, got the buyers, got the seller. I got complete control. When you have the situation that you have the buyer directly, you have complete control of that purchase. That contract will be an executed contract because you took the step necessary to make it out there and making it happen. You do not wait for a phone call. You do not wait for somebody to give you a customer. You go out there and get the customer, get the phone call, and make it happen. The whole situation when it comes to making it big or not making it is very simple. It's up to you, to the individual. You make the difference. This is something that you want, or this is something that you need to change. Do you want to really change your life? All those questions have to be answered. It's only person that could actually give you the answer is yourself. If you cannot say the answer and give it to yourself and believe in what your dream is, because a lot of people dreams, but dreams doesn't come true unless you make it a reality. Dream is just a dream. A reality comes when you make it happen. So the first step in anything that we do in life is we just have to believe in ourselves. We have to have enough passion within ourselves to make those dreams a reality. And remember that passion cannot be duplicated. Passion cannot be imitated. Passion come within. So it has to come within you to make that happen. If not, it's not going to be happening. So those are the steps or the simple things that I could say to you guys, because there are so much things that we could do. As a realtor, I made it. I made it big. I could say it here. I made a lot of money. My life when I started having a baby, and I want people to listen to me today who identify my situation. I didn't start it with people that gave me my first house. My parents didn't help me with the first house. I didn't start it with so much family support. I had to do it on my own. I had to make the decision, what exactly did I want to do with my life. I had a child that needed their life to be changed immediately, and her life depended on me. So it was just a decision that we have to identify with to make it real. And the reality is that there are so many opportunity out there, so many things that we could do to change our life. There are no excuses anymore that I cannot make it big, or I cannot have my dream home, or I cannot have my kids go to the best school there is. Those are excuses that we put ourselves, because in reality is that we are not doing the necessary steps to make that work or to make it happen. So everything is turn is it's up to us to make it happen. Do not wait for things to be done to you. Go out there and make it a reality. When it comes to the market in real estate, I want to touch on that, especially that we are talking about real estate right now. For example, it's a seller market. It's a seller because there's not enough inventory, not enough houses. The seller has the upper hand because now they have so many offer that could come at one time that they have choices. For example, just 2 days ago, there was an offer made. My offer, I made it to another realtor. My client offered $775,000 for one family house, full price. That was a listing price, full price. She put 10% down as a down payment. Now, is that a good offer? In other times would have been a great offer. Full price, 10% down, she qualified, fine. But in this market that we have now, it's not a great offer. Why? Because there's going to be another person, I'm quite sure, that's going to offer full price, but she's going to put 25 or 30% down. That's the situation that we have right now. So that seller have choices. So if I was a seller, I would select 25% down. If you were the seller, you would select 25% down. Why? Because it's a more secure financial offer, even though the same price, but the offer or the fact that they're going to put 25 or 30% down and makes it a more secure offer. Now, it's the offer is going to be okay, but there might be another offer for the same property for less price, let's say for 750, but the buyer is offering all cash. Now, what would the seller do in that case? They would take the 750 because it's an all cash deal. They don't need a mortgage. So it's an easy and secure transaction. And this is what's going on, especially in the seller market that we have today, because it's an easier and secure transactions. There will be a lot of competition, especially if you are out there and you are the first time buyer. Now, does it mean that the buyers don't have a chance in this particular market? No, you do have a chance to make your dream come true and getting the house that you want. But the buyers have to be on point. You have to have your credit have to be on point. You have to have your pre-qualification, your pre-approval immediately before you go out and search. And you have to make a quick offer or quick response on the offer. You cannot sit down, go back, think about it, talk to your friend, your family, and then decide to make an offer. No, they had to have a quick response because there's so many people at the same time making offer for that particular home that makes it difficult if you are not prepared with those steps and be ready to present your offer. Now, the offer that the buyers today in today's market have to be also as a reasonable offer in the sense that you cannot see somebody with selling a house for $500,000 and then you're going to offer 450. That would be an unreasonable offer in this market, would not be accepted and would not even be considered to be by the sellers. So they have to make offer as close as possible to the asking price, if not over. Does this market makes a really good market for me as a realtor? Let's just say, for example, it has two different answers to that question. Realtors seem to be busy, 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 but are they making money? That's the question. You could see realtors showing a lot of houses and spending a lot of times in real estate, and you might say, oh, she's making a lot of money. No, the question is not. She's not making a lot of money, especially in today's market that is the seller's market. There's a lot of buyers out there looking for a house, but the inventory is very short, very limited. The competition is huge because then you have a lot of different offer, a lot of different realtor going towards the same house. So the reality is for realtor, it's a bad market, especially if you are a buyer broker. Now, if you are a seller broker, then it's a good market for you because those particular people deal with a listing. So the minute you get a listing, you're going to have thousands of offer on your listing. So the choices is very generous. They all you have to do is make a choice, and the house will be sold. So that's how the market plays back and forth when it comes to buying a house. I believe very much that when you buy a house, you should not buy it, especially you're buying your first home. There's a lot of emotion involved in your first home. And in today's market, that could be really bad because you drive yourself by emotion. You finally found your dream home. This is what I want. This is what I always wanted. It has a backyard that I wanted. It has the bedroom size. All of those things played and also going to play on your money because your emotion takes over. So you're not going to be making cautious offer. You're going to be making emotional offer. So it's always something that people have to be careful with that the emotional offer could turn into a higher price. Emotional could be bad for you guys. But let's say that in this at this time also you have to consider that the interest rate is huge, is low, record, no time. It has not been this low. I don't even remember anything lower than this. So it balances out. You got higher price and you got low interest rate, so it's actually balanced out. So you're not so bad when it comes to buying your home. You just have to be a little bit more cautious, alert. Try to get a real estate that is experienced in the market. The reason why I say a realtor that is experienced will be able to guide you towards the right direction and um, litigate more pertaining to which town it's a better choice or where the house, making offer right fast and putting you to a better position in this particular market. But overall, buying real estate is always a plus. It's a way that we could actually obtain stability in our life. It's a way that we create wealth. It's a way that we create security for ourselves. It's a way that we change completely our life. And look at me, I'm a life change. I just told you my example. I started with my daughter that at that point was only less than 8 years old, and I was just right out of high school. And the decision that we make sometimes in life is going to be changing our future, and it's going to change our future for our kids. So now we are in a position, especially here in the United States, we are this is the country that offer the major opportunity that have everything they are going for us. All we have to do is analyze exactly what we want to achieve, have a purpose, have confidence, have passion, be persistent. Things doesn't happen overnight. Do not think that people become millionaire overnight. There's a journey, there's a process. If you sometimes you listen to people and you say, oh, he probably or she probably have money, family money. We don't know if that person have family income or what kind of problems they have. Any person that comes to me or that see me or that know where I live or what my dreams are or in reality have come through, they might say, oh, she have money, she have family money. No, it's just the opposite. I did not have money. I had to make it. But the only thing that I have that I was working towards me is the fact that I knew what I wanted. I had a purpose, and my purpose was so big that I knew that I wanted to do X and X and X in X amount of time. So it was up to me to do it. And it's doable for every single person out there. Anybody that could identify with me, especially if they're listening, there's nothing, it doesn't matter what struggle you go through. As long as you keep your mind set on what you want, you will achieve what you want. There's a lot of people, especially out there, that are negative pertaining to anything. People, you don't have to present anything to any individual. They are just people that are negative. No matter what you say positive, they're going to turn back into a negative situation. You don't listen to those people. It doesn't matter that they're the friends, it doesn't matter that they're your family. This is your life. You have to make the decision, and the decision you make is going to be a major one, because it's going to make a difference in your life and in your family life. So people that are negative, keep them aside. People that are family members that are negative, I keep them aside. I listen, but it doesn't mean that I pay attention to whatever it is they say. The major part of this is like I've been saying to you guys, you just have to believe in yourself. Believe in the things that you could accomplish. Go out there, take this first step and make it happen. There's nothing out there that I would not be able to do. Now, when I started my journey now into network marketing, I discovered a bigger passion. Now you saw me with a passion in real estate. Now you're going to see me the explosive that I am with network marketing. Why? Because network marketing gives an amazing platform where there's no ceiling. There's no ceiling in how high we could get. There's nothing is stopping us. We have the biggest opportunity in anything that we do when it comes to network marketing, and it's the biggest platform out there. When you listen or you Google the biggest billionaire in the USA, they started in network marketing. The biggest money comes from network marketing. Network marketing gives us the lifestyle that we only dream, the lifestyles of the actors and actress, of the people that created the music, or they created an amazing hit record. That's the lifestyle the network marketing offer. And the good part about network marketing is that it doesn't matter your position, your title. It doesn't matter what you do in your life. You could be an attorney, you could be a cleaning lady, you could do this and you could be whatever. It gives you everyone the same opportunity, and that's a platform that I like. It doesn't matter what you do, what you have done. You're not going to impress anybody by your title. You're not going to impress anybody by the position or whatever it is you have. This platform is for everyone, and it's open, it's out there for the taking. What it's going to take, it's simple. It's going to take you again. It's going to take the desire for you to make a difference. And if that desire is not there, it doesn't matter how many training you go to see, how many training they provide to you. The bottom line is that you are the only one that makes a difference. You're the only one that could change your future. And the platform is just a platform that we definitely had to pay attention to it. We definitely had to get involved. You could hear by my voice, I'm so passionate when it comes to network marketing. I love it. I had a taste for it a couple of years back. And I'm not that experienced in network marketing. And you don't, and the good thing about it is that you don't need experience in network marketing. The only thing that you need experience is in going out there and present the opportunity, whatever opportunity you are presenting it, go out there and show it. And that person that show the most, that talk the most, that talk to the most people are the people that are actually going to be the winners in this market. And that's something that I really love. I am passionate about it because, like I said, I had a taste of it a couple of years back, and I said to myself, I'm waiting for something big. I'm waiting for something to go back in, because let me tell you, what I tasted was amazing. I tasted the life of the rich and famous. And as you could tell, I love that life. I like to live good. I like to be comfortable. I like the fact that I'm secure. I like the fact that I'm going to be changing generation to come. So now I'm not even that much concerned about my future, because like you already heard, I make my money in real estate. That's now, that's here. Now I'm concerned about the generation wealth that I'm going to be leaving for my kids. That's what I'm concerned right now, because this platform on network marketing, that's exactly what it gives you, generation wealth. So if you are thinking of actually making a difference and making a difference in the community, that's another thing that I will be more than happy to start doing. Those are the things in my step to do. Making a difference in your community once you make it big, leaving a legacy. There was no other way that for me to leave a legacy than on this platform of network marketing, and it's huge. I'm very passionate about it. I am like that. I cannot sleep most of the time at night, just thinking what's the next thing to do. How can I become more creative? How can I become bigger and bigger? And the fact that the bottom line of the whole thing is that depends on you. You make the decision. You have to have the desire to help people change their life. It has to be within you. You have to create. If you don't have that passion, you have to discover that passion within yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to be persistent. Things doesn't happen overnight. Do not get impatient. Do not think that you're going to come in any place or any company that you decide to do. You're going to come in and you're going to become millionaire within the next couple of months. No, it takes time. It takes work. And the work is not from the person that came in with you or from the person that you join hands with. The work comes from you. It's all about you and this type of platform. And I love it. So I'm glad to be here today with you guys to share my story. I hope everybody liked it. And it's a privilege for me to actually say my story, where it started. I'm never ashamed of where I was when I started my journey in my life, because I'm so proud of where I am that it doesn't let me think where I was before. Actually gave me, I hope that some people who identify with me, that when you are struggling in life, that struggle should turn into a more passionate way to get ahead. That struggle should just be changed for your persistent and your consistent and your perseverance in your life. I I don't know what else to say.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I could have sat and listened to you for another hour to 2 hours. She was dropping so many nuggets, so many jewels. Thank you so much, Maria, for walking us through that. Thank you for giving us all that history about buying a home and what it looks like, what the market is like. I mean, that was truly awesome, what you shared. What you shared really helped us. It helped people who, one, was looking for something to do. Can you hear me, Maria?
I could hear you, but I don't understand. I don't hear properly.
Okay, no worries. So this podcast here, this series today, you really helped a lot of people with, understanding about real estate. Number one, whether they're in real estate, whether they thought about being in real estate, or whether they just want to go through the home buying process, but maybe afraid, scared, intimidated, heard things. So you really helped to simplify it, and you made us all feel calm and comfortable and a little bit more confident about what to look for and what to do when we go out there. So that was awesome. And then what she shared about, it starts with you. She talked about starting with you. Your dreams are great, but you got to put some work to it, right? And so you can't just think that, oh, it's going to happen overnight and you'll be able to be this big, like you said, millionaire. No, you have to actually, figure out what your purpose is, what your passion is. And then that's what you are building for. Because if you're only building for, something that's very small or minuscule, you're building for something that is just, right, what you can see in your hands, you're not going to go very far because you're not thinking further than what's right here in front of you. You got to think further for what's not in front of you. As she said, her children, her children's children, leaving that legacy. Then she talked about adding network marketing into the equation. She brought network marketing in because you heard her say she loves the lavish lifestyle that she has. She loves to be comfortable. And now she got her stuff pretty much out of the way, set up with her real estate. Now the network marketing is going to help her with that generational. So yes, you really explained it. You laid it out. I loved how you talked about you don't need to have a certain title or degree or anything to be in network marketing. You can be whatever, and nobody cares about your past. Nobody judges you because of your past. You can come in here and crush it. You can come in here and have only been making $10 an hour all your life to turn around and be making 6 figures, 7 figures in no time. And so I love that you shared that, Maria. I thank you so much for taking the time out. I know you're extremely busy, got a lot going on, but you took this time out to contribute to the industry. The purpose of this is not to scare people away from network marketing, but it's to show you that it is a comfortable, it's a safe place, it's fun. You get to do all of the things that you ever desired to do. This platform positions you to do so in network marketing. All right. So again, thank you, Maria, for being here. We truly, truly, truly Loved you today and everything that you share. So grateful. Much success to you in everything that you put your hands to.
Thank you. Thank you. And have a good day, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, mommy jugglers, that is our time today. We try to keep you 30 minutes. I know you got to probably go back to work or go back to doing whatever you were doing, but we truly thank you for being on here. Thank you for spending these 30 minutes of your lunchtime with us. And we'll be back again on the first, what month? Okay, yeah, the first Wednesday of August. So we'll be back here. We have a very special guest that you're going to hear from. Absolutely amazing woman. So stay plugged in here to the page here, the Mommy Juggler, so you can get all the updates and all the events. Again, have an amazing day. And don't forget to live and not exist. Jatasha Harris here, AKA the Mommy Juggler, signing off. God bless you all. Bye-bye.